student, how are you? Hopefully you are well. So, previous lecture में we have calculated that what is the electrostatic potential energy of a system of point charge. But in today's lecture, I am going to discuss with you the calculation of electric potential energy of system of point charge or a single point charge in an external electric field. Here, let us take the first case, which is the electric potential energy of a single point charge placed in a electric field E. Here in this case, in this case, the source of the field is not mentioned. Only we have been given here the field E, which is varies with respect to distance. Then electric potential will also be vary. So let us take a point P in the field where charge Q is placed, and definitely point P has got certain potential. We have to find out the electric potential energy of charge which is placed at point P in the electric field. In order to calculate that one, as from the definition of electric potential, we know the electric potential at any point in the field is defined as the amount of work done in bringing a unit positive charge from infinite to that particular point in the field. So to calculate electrostatic potential energy, we must have to calculate the amount of work done, which is in bringing the charge from infinity to that point against the field. This work done will be stored in the charge as the in the form of electrostatic potential energy. So let us do that. Let Q be a charge placed at a point P in an external electric field E. Let VR be the potential at point P due to the external field. Okay, यहाँ फील्ड का सोर्स हमें रिलेवेंट नहीं दिया गया है, माने रिलेवेंट नहीं है, किसके कारण फील्ड है, दैट इज इमटेरियल फील्ड है, और उस पॉइंट पी पर पोटेंशियल क्या है हमें ये जानना है. तो वी आर विद द पोटेंशियल एट पॉइंट पी. पोटेंशियल वेरी करेगा जैसे जैसे हम पॉइंट ऑफ ऑब्जर्वेशन चेंज करेंगे फील्ड में. सो फ्रॉम द डेफिनेशन ऑफ वी आर विच इज इक्वल टू डब्ल्यू अपॉन क्यू, डब्ल्यू फ्रॉम इंफिनिट टू पी. ओके, सो द work done in bringing the charge from infinity to point P in the field E, that is W, is equal to electric potential VR into Q. Why? This is from the definition of electric potential. Electric potential at any point is the field can be defined as the amount of work done upon charge. So the amount of work done in bringing the charge from infinity to that point will necessarily be the product of electric potential into the charge. So the electric potential energy of a single charge in external electric field, external field E or external field U is equal to the amount of work done W, that is equal to Q into VR. So the electric potential energy of a single isolated charge which is placed in any external field is equal to that much. Now in the second case we will take a 2-point charge system placed in a external electric field, and then we have to calculate what is the electric potential energy of that 2-point charge system. Now let us take the second case. Electric potential energy of 2-point charge system in an external field. Okay, here the source of the field is not given. It is irrelevant here, but what is important is there is a certain electric field where two charges Q1 and Q2 having their respective positions R1 and R2 are placed, and we have to find out their electrostatic potential energy. As from the definition of electrostatic potential energy, it is defined as the amount of work done in bringing the charges from infinity to that respective points in the field or in the absence of field. So let us assume two charges Q1 whose position vector, let us R1, and another charge Q2, its position vector R2 are placed, their distance let R12, and here VR1 be the electric potential at point suppose A in the field, and VR2 be the electric potential at point B in the field. So in order to calculate the electric potential energy of this 2-point charge system, we must have to calculate the total work done in bringing the charges from infinity to their respective point. So let us calculate the amount of work done in bringing the charge Q1 from infinity to point A in the external field. ध्यान रहे, अब हम दोनों चार्जेस को मान लेते हैं इन्फिनिटी पर, और फील्ड में सबसे पहले इनिशियली bring charge Q1 but Q2 is not there, so there must be certain work which has to be done because here external electric field is there. But in previous case of calculating the electrostatic potential energy, there will be no work done in bringing the charge Q1 because no source field is there. क्योंकि वो एक्सटर्नल फील्ड में नहीं रखे गए थे दोनों पॉइंट चार्जेस, तो पहले पॉइंट चार्ज को ब्रिंग करने में वहां से इंफिनिटी से नो वर्क विल बी डन. बट हियर देयर मस्ट बी सर्टेन वर्क विच हैज टू बी डन इन ब्रिंगिंग द चार्ज Q1. सो दैट वर्क डन, लेट अस W1 is equal to, as from the definition of electric potential, W1 can be written as equal to VR1 into Q1. As you know, VR1 is nothing but W1 upon Q1. यानी इस पॉइंट पर पोटेंशियल फील्ड में अगर डिफाइन करना है तो हमें इन्फिनिटी से इस पॉइंट तक लाने में वर्क डन, जिसे हम W1 लेट अस से W1 अपॉन चार्ज Q1 जो कि यहां से ब्रिंग किया गया ए तक लाने में. सो दिस इज द अमाउंट ऑफ वर्क डन इन ब्रिंगिंग चार्ज Q1. नाउ द अमाउंट ऑफ वर्क डन in bringing charge Q2 from infinity to respective point B, whose position vector is suppose given here R2. So this W2 is nothing but, ध्यान रहे, W2 में एक तो अगेंस्ट द फील्ड एक्सटर्नल फील्ड होगी, या आप कह सकते हैं कि VR2 इंटू Q2 प्लस 1/4 पाई एप्सिलॉन 0 Q1 Q2 upon R12. Why we have written here two terms? It is the work done against external field, and it is work done against charge Q1, यानी अगेंस्ट फील्ड ऑफ चार्ज Q1. ये एक्सटर्नल फील्ड में वर्क डन है चार्ज Q2 को लाने में. इस while bringing charge Q2, this amount of work has to be done against the external field, but this amount of work also has to be done because of this field of Q1. So if we write this as, suppose, equation 2, so the total work done in bringing the total work done, W can be written is equal to W1 plus W2, that is equal to VR1 into Q1 plus VR2 into Q2 plus 1/4 pi epsilon 0 Q1 Q2 upon R12. So this is something different. So the electric potential energy EPE U can be defined as equal to total work done, and it is nothing but VR1 Q1 plus VR2 Q2 plus 1/4 pi epsilon 0 Q1 into Q2 upon R12. This is distance R12. Let me this. So let me again recall it. If there is no external field, then to calculate the electrostatic potential energy between the 2-point charge system is very simple. Only what we have to do is calculate the work done in bringing charge Q1, which is 0 because no field is there, and now calculate the amount of work done in bringing charge Q2 from infinity to the point B, and that amount of work done in bringing the charge Q2 is the total work done, and this gives us this work done against this source Q1 will be stored in both the systems in the form of electrostatic potential energy. But here the situation is different. It is because some external field is given here, and because of that external field whose source is not relevant here, the position of point charge Q1 is let R1 and position of point charge Q2 be R2, and the potentials at their respective points, electric potentials are VR1 and VR2. So in order to calculate the electrostatic potential energy, first we calculate the amount of work done in bringing charge Q1 in absence of Q2, and again the amount of work done in bringing charge Q2 at the respective point B against the external field as well as against this field of Q1. So the total work done calculated, and the sum of all the work done in designing the system in the electric field will gives us the electrostatic potential energy in an external electric field. So here we have got two new terms, V R1 Q1 and V R2 Q2. This V and V both are not same, both are different. Electric potential at different points in the field will be different. As you know, it depends upon the position of the point of observation in the field. So this is all about the calculation of electric potential energy in an external electric field.